Hey everyone, it's Josh from Blockchain DXB and today's the 1st of December 2025. And here's the thing guys, because there was Thanksgiving last week, the prices have been pumped up since the last few days. And what happened guys is Michael Saylor, he did put out a really interesting post via X where he said that on Monday, that is today, he'll be putting out some green dots. Now a lot of people are speculating what does that green dot actually mean? Is he actually going to be selling a lot of his Bitcoin? Or will he eventually be buying a lot of Bitcoin? Now, one of the reasons why there's so much of speculation is because Strategy CEO did have an interview with the What Bitcoin Did podcast, and in that episode, guys, he talked about let's see if the shares of Strategy do actually go below a certain threshold, they might have to eventually go and sell a lot of the Bitcoin. But here's the thing, guys, the threshold is extremely less, and right now the price of Bitcoin is hovering around the $90,000 mark. So what I'd really urge you to do is, guys, definitely keep an eye on what the tweet by Michael Saylor is. Now it is so strange guys, because of this one person now, the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will be impacted, isn't it? Let's say guys, for some wild situation, if he does decide to go and sell a lot of the Bitcoin now, the entire prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will collapse, isn't it? But knowing Michael Saylor's history guys, I'm definitely optimistic that he'll be buying a lot of Bitcoin. So let's see guys what the interpretation regarding the green dot is. Now that thing being said guys, if you look at the global cryptocurrency market sentiment, right now it is still at extreme fear. But the number associated guys right now is at 26. Last week and the week before that it was at extreme fear. But the number did actually go down to number 10, isn't it? So it looks like at a macro level guys, December most likely will be having a positive start. And also because there was Thanksgiving on the 27th of this month in the United States of America, the ETF related information isn't picking up pace. We do not have much clarity regarding ETF related information now. As of now guys, it is still showing its inflows, but it's going to be really interesting to see what ETF related information is on Mondays and Tuesdays. So look guys, I'm definitely optimistic as to what we'll be seeing this particular month. And here's the thing guys, on the 10th of this month, Federal Chair Jerome Powell will be making a decision to most likely go and reduce the interest rate. And if that thing happens guys, things will definitely be looking great for the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, isn't it? But let's say guys, for some wild situation, if he does decide to go ahead and increase the interest rate, then I do feel the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will actually go down. But here's the thing guys, let's say if he does decide to go ahead and keep the interest rate the same, I do anticipate that to be positive for the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as well. So let's see guys what the decision is done by Federal Chair Jerome Powell on the 10th of this month. Now in today's episode guys, we have quite a lot of interesting things to cover. And one of the countries that is a massive advocate of Bitcoin, that is El Salvador guys, they have made a really interesting decision to go and timestamp the government documents onto the Bitcoin blockchain. Now me personally guys, I don't see any benefit of it, but nonetheless guys, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and also the Ministry of Environment, they have partnered with Simple Proof and they want to go and put the government documents onto Bitcoin blockchain. Now what I'll do guys, in today's episode, I'll go and discuss what this news is all about. And then guys, I'll go ahead and explain how this will actually work and is there any benefit of actually doing it. Because we know roughly around 2 months ago guys, the US Department of Commerce, they decided to go ahead and put all of the information on 9 different blockchains, isn't it? Now the only benefit I can think of is, let's say if any government employees go ahead and try to manipulate the data, the opposition party can go ahead and track it. That's about all. Because you always need to remember guys, when you talk about public blockchain, the information is only good as information is uploaded onto the blockchain. So let's say guys, if there is wrong or manipulated data information updated onto the blockchain, that data will remain on the blockchain and is immutable, isn't it? But nonetheless guys, in today's episode, we'll definitely go ahead and touch base on this news. Now the next news guys is all about tokenization and Nasdaq guys. They are waiting for US Security and Exchange Commission approval. And looks like they want to tokenize stocks, so we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Now look guys, because of BlackRock getting into the whole Bitcoin and cryptocurrency space, the new narrative is all about tokenization, isn't it? And going forward in 2026 guys, I do anticipate tokenization to be the next big hype, because the hype regarding NFTs and decentralized finance has completely died down, isn't it? And I do remember guys, in 2020 the whole narrative was regarding metaverse. And Facebook had also changed the name from Facebook to Meta, isn't it? But the hype regarding metaverse has completely died down. And here's the thing guys, if you truly understand the limitations of public blockchain, I do anticipate tokenization heading in that direction as well. But nonetheless guys, news such as this, at a macro level definitely makes a lot of news. And because of that, the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies tend to pump up as well as in it. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss what this news is all about. Now the next news, guys, is all the way from United Kingdom. And the UK's crypto asset reporting framework, guys, will actually require cryptocurrency exchanges in UK to go ahead and collect and report information on UK residents. And here's the thing, guys, this will be effective from the 1st of January 2026. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss what this news is all about. Now look, guys, I cannot stress this enough. The Labour Party or the left-leaning administration in United Kingdom, they definitely want to have more control over your spendings. They also want to do a lot of KYC, and the UK, guys, is aggressively pressing for digital ID as well as in it. So this particular news, guys, is definitely not good for the cryptocurrency world, but there is absolutely no option for it. And effective 1st of January 2026, this crypto asset reporting framework will actually go live. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Now the next news, guys, is more connected to artificial intelligence and OpenAI, guys. They have actually confirmed a breach by an analytical partner called as Mixpanel. And if you're using OpenAI, guys, you would have already received email from them, isn't it? Now what I'll do, guys, in today's episode, we'll very briefly touch base on this. So look, guys, we have got a lot of interesting things to cover in today's episode. And like we do in every Blockchain DXB podcast, we will be looking at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now the first news, guys, is in the world of artificial intelligence. And this news is from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And Magna AI, guys, they are deepening the investment in Saudi Arabia because the demand for enterprise artificial intelligence scaling is on an increase. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Now regarding Magna AI, guys, one of the reasons why this news is so important is because they're also contributing to $500 million GMI Cloud Taiwan AI Factory, which is, by the way, powered by 7,000 NVIDIA Blackwell Ultra GPUs. So this particular move of them by identifying a lot of enterprise scaling in artificial intelligence in Saudi Arabia is definitely an interesting news, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and take a deep dive into this. Now the next news, guys, I'm going to be talking about is definitely a massive news, and it just might be one of the biggest news in the world of technology, guys. And the news essentially is that Aramco and Pascal, they have made history with Saudi Arabia's first quantum computer. Now in today's episode, we'll definitely go ahead and touch base on this news. Now what I want to do is, guys, because I talk a lot about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, I want to go ahead and share my thoughts and opinion on whether this will be a risk to cryptocurrency encryption or not. And I want to specifically touch base on 9 points. And according to me, guys, we are still in an early phase. But let me know, guys, what is your thoughts and opinion regarding my points? Because I don't think quantum computers are an immediate threat to cryptocurrencies. And when you talk about privacy cons, guys, they already have room to go ahead and update a lot of the codes. So we'll definitely go ahead and touch base on this news. So look, guys, we have quite a lot of interesting things to cover in today's episode. Let's kickstart with it right away. Hey everyone, this episode is powered by a new sponsor, that is Amana. And they are the region's first and fastest growing regulated all-in-one trading and investing app. So look, guys, whether you're looking into invest in US stocks like Apple or Tesla, or mega giants like ADNOC or Salik, Amana puts the financial markets on your fingertips. It includes gold, foreign exchange, ETFs, futures, commodities, and guess what, guys? They have over 375 cryptocurrencies, and this makes them the biggest crypto selection in the region. Now for the Blockchain DXB listeners, guys, if you want to go and build long-term wealth without thinking about it every day, explore Amana's pre-built auto investment plans, and all you have to do is set your monthly budget, choose your preferred asset category, and let Amana automate the investing for you. Zero fees, zero lockups, 100% customizable. And here's the thing, guys, funding your account is easier than ever. You can fund your account with Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit cards, instant bank deposits, and even crypto wallets. No friction and no hassles. And the best part is, guys, let's say if you need support, you would absolutely love Amana for this, because they offer 24/6 human customer service, as well as a personalized sales support, real people, real help, and the customer support is in English as well as in Arabic. And for the Blockchain DXB listener and community, guys, I do have something really exclusive for you. What you can do is register with Amana using the code Blockchain DXB, or you can also use the link that is in the show notes below. And here's the best part, guys. Once you register, fund your account with a minimum of $100 and at least go ahead and make one trade, and then you'll receive a $100 trading bonus credit to your account the following month. But look, guys, it's real important to note, the bonus is non-withdrawable. It is there to help you trade and learn. So look, guys, if you're looking for a transparent, powerful and easy to use app. That's a mana for you. So what are you waiting for, guys? Download the app now. Or you can also visit the website that is amana.app. And don't forget to use the code blockchain DXB. And Amana, guys, is all markets one app. Next, guys, I'm happy to announce that Blockchain DXB is the official media partner with one of the OGs in the cryptocurrency and blockchain event space. And that is Blockchain Futuristic Conference taking place in Florida this year, as well as ETH Women taking place simultaneously. And trust me, guys, this is an event that you don't want to miss, isn't it? Because for the very first time, North America's most immersive Web3 event is heading to the United States of America, and the Blockchain Futurist Conference and ETH Women event is actually taking place between the 5th and 6th of November. And the location is absolutely stunning, guys. It is taking place at Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, which is in Hollywood, Florida. That's right, guys. Palm trees, panels, and the biggest mind in blockchain and cryptocurrency is all in one place. So there will be multi-stage panels, NFT galleries, DeFi showcases, hand-on tech demos, metaverse experiences, even outdoor VIP cabanas, and quite a lot more. And the Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, guys, is one of the most iconic venues in the country. So look, guys, if you're in the Web3 space, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, or even artificial intelligence space, or just want to do some serious networking, this is the place that you got to be. And to all of you Blockchain DXB listeners, guys, we have something really interesting for you, because you can get a 25% off the tickets. So just use the code DXB25, and the link to the event as well as the code is in the show notes below. And as an official media partner, I'll be doing exclusive live coverage, interviews, behind the scenes access, and I will be spotlighting some of the most exciting projects shaping the future of decentralized finance tech. So if you're at the venue, guys, definitely come and say hi. Maybe we can catch up for a coffee as well. So listen, guys, the code is DXB25, and by using this code you will be eligible for a 25% discount. And the event is taking place between the 5th and 6th of November 2025 at the iconic Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, that is in Hollywood, Florida. And in the show notes below, guys, there's all contact details for Blockchain Futuristic Conference Florida 2025, as well as ETH Women. And look, guys, this is the future of blockchain technology brought into life. So don't just read about it. Be there and head to the website that is futuristconference.com and go ahead and use the code DXB25. So see you at the event. Next, Advanced Media. Advanced Media, guys, is the largest distributor of professional video, photo, broadcast and cinematic equipment and accessories in the Middle East and MENA region. With over 2 decades of experience, Advanced Media is now the largest distributor in the Middle East, representing more than 100 recognizable brands, including brands such as Zeiss, DJI, Hasselblad, Red and Rode. As a matter of fact, guys, the very mic that I'm recording is being sponsored by Advanced Media as well. And Advanced Media has showrooms in Saudi Arabia and services as well. Looks like they're definitely taking the Middle East by storm. And here's the beautiful thing, guys, they're taking corporate social responsibility very seriously, and they're focusing on 3 P's, that is people, planet and prosperity. Now listen, guys, if you do want to find out more information regarding the statement of corporate social responsibility, check out the website that is www.amt.tv. And here's the beautiful thing, guys, they also want to be a leader and set an example and reputation as a pioneer and member of the community. And in doing so, guys, they also have an AMT scholarship with SAE Institute in Dubai, UAE. So definitely check it out. And also, guys, Advanced Media is committed to persistently developing, organizing and hosting training workshops, seminars and community events that educate, inform and familiarize consumers with new equipment and the latest technological advances. So listen, guys, do one thing. If you do want to support this channel, go to the website that is www.amt.tv and follow the social media channels as well. All of the details are in the show notes below. Next, Startup OI is global one tech platform for tech. It offers global high-paying tech jobs with flexibility in working time and location, global free tech events, and tech networks to connect with global like-minded engineers. A brilliant platform to listen to the tech experts in Metaverse and to grab their insights. Now listen, all you have to do is download the app Startup OI. If you're using an Android version, go to Google Store and App Store for iOS devices. Alternatively, you can also click on the show notes below to download Startup OI. Next, guys, listen, if you're into fitness, if you're into adventure, if you want to do something wild but still want to keep your health in check, there is a new podcast in town, a podcast focusing on obstacle course race in the Middle East. The podcast is called the Race Pace Podcast. So check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And the Race-Based Podcast is a peer-to-peer community-driven podcast where they talk all about obstacle course race in the Middle East, from Sandstorm to Spartan Race, from Tough Mudder to Desert Warrior Challenge, and also the Government Gov Games, and quite a lot more. The podcast has interviews with athletes locally and internationally to get inside scoop on how athletes prepare for obstacle course race. In the podcast, they also talk about interesting stories on why they are motivated to do obstacle course race. And that's not all. They also plan to release 7 NFTs. And these NFTs are no ordinary. These NFTs will represent every emirate in the UAE. And listen guys, these NFTs are going to be absolutely massive. So do one thing, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to any leading podcasting platform, check out the Race-Based Podcast across all leading platforms. And finally guys, not your keys, not your crypto. If you have dabbled with cryptocurrencies and now are seriously getting to protect your cryptocurrencies, there is no better way to protect it by using a hardware wallet. And this is where Ledger Wallet kicks in. And Ledger Wallets are hardware cryptocurrency wallets made by Ledger, a company headquartered in Paris, France. And Ledger's hardware wallets are multi-currency wallets that are used to store private keys for cryptocurrencies offline. And Ledger offers 2 hardware wallets, the Ledger Nano and Ledger Nano X wallets. They are world-class experts with extensive crypto security backgrounds. They continuously look for vulnerabilities in Ledger products in a constant effort to improve the level of security. Now, in today's world, securing these digital assets is a critical challenge, and this is where Ledger kicks in. So click the link below to buy your hardware wallet and support this podcast. It is a brilliant way to support this podcast. So what are you waiting for? The link is in the show notes below.
Now guys, since you've taken care of that, let's kickstart by looking at the global cryptocurrency market. Now right now guys, the global cryptocurrency market is at $3.17 trillion. Now just few days before the Thanksgiving guys, the global cryptocurrency market did actually touch the $3.20 trillion mark, isn't it? But looks like since the last 72 hours, the prices have marginally fallen down. And if you look at the total cryptocurrency market volume since the last 24 hours, today it is below the $100 billion mark. It is only at $86.5 billion. Now here's the thing guys, because it was a long weekend in the United States of America, the ETF related information isn't being reflecting correctly by a lot of reports. And based on DeFiLama.com guys, based on the last trading day, that is the 26th of November, the ETF is showing its inflows at $148.24 million. Now I'm really curious to check guys what the ETF related information is on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, because only then we can make a very good assessment as to which direction the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are heading towards. And as I mentioned earlier guys, Michael Saylor did actually mention via X that on Monday, what if they go and start adding green dots? Now here's the thing guys, no one does actually understand what does he actually mean by green dots. And that particular post by Michael Saylor guys has got well over 3.5 million views. Now here's the thing, just little over 7 hours ago guys, he did actually post something regarding Elon Musk, where Elon Musk did actually talk about that energy is the true currency and Bitcoin is actually based on energy. So based on this particular tweet guys, you can make an argument that most likely you'll be buying a lot of Bitcoin, isn't it? Let's see guys if that thing eventually happens. Because if it does actually happen guys, I do think it'll definitely give a push to the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, isn't it? But here's the thing guys, whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice. Make sure you go out and do your own research. So what I'd really urge you to do is guys, later on today, definitely keep an eye on Saylor's post via X. And let's see guys what strategies new update in the world of Bitcoin or even other cryptocurrencies. Now let's quickly run to the volume of decentralized exchanges. And unfortunately guys, the volume of decentralized exchanges isn't looking that great. The 24-hour volume is only at $8.49 billion. And the total fees connected for these transactions were $8.49 billion. Today is accounting to $61.53 million. And if you look at the total value lock guys, it has fallen down well below the $120 billion mark. It is exactly at $119.99 billion. Now one matrix guys which I personally keep an eye on is the decentralized exchange dominance, and today that percentage is at 30.30%. Now surprisingly guys, despite the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies going down since the last 2 weeks, one particular matrix is going up, and this is connected to digital asset treasury inflows. Today it is at $1.32 billion. Now let's quickly run to the volume of decentralized exchanges, and surprisingly guys, PancakeSwap today is at number 1 now, with a 24-hour volume of $1.46 billion. Uniswap is at number 2nd with $1.29 billion. Humidifier gas is at number 3rd with a volume of $1.11 billion. Radium gas is at number 4th But here's the thing guys, this volume is almost half of that of your mid 5. It is only at $545.04 million. Fluid guys is at number 5th. And once again guys, this volume is almost 1/3 of that of your mid 5. It is at $308.67 million. Now look guys, because it was a long weekend in the United States of America, these numbers are definitely not reflecting that too well, isn't it? But here's the thing guys, when we talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, we often talk about it being working 365 days, isn't it? So keeping that thing in mind guys, I'd really like to see these numbers consistent all 365 days of the year. Now hopefully guys, in a couple of years we'll be able to do that. Now here's the thing guys, since the last 24 hours, the volume of stablecoins hasn't picked up pace, and Tether USDT's volume today is below the $90 billion mark. It is only at $85.97 billion. Circle USDC guys is at number 2nd now, and its volume is only at $10.71 billion. And FDUSD guys is at number 3rd, but its volume is below the $2 billion mark. It is only at $1.95 billion. Now based on my understanding guys, I'm pretty much sure these numbers will drastically change by Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and according to me guys, if the volume of Tether USDT alone crosses the $150 billion mark, and if the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are pumping up, there is a very high possibility December might just turn out to be one of the best months for prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. But look guys, I cannot stress this enough. Whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice. Make sure you go out and do your own research. Now if you look at the dominance of Bitcoin today, it is at 57.10%, whereas the dominance of Ethereum is at 11.40%. And surprisingly guys, the market cap of Bitcoin as well as Ethereum has fallen down in comparison to last week. Bitcoin's market cap is down to $1.80 trillion, whereas Ethereum's market cap is also down to $362 billion. Now if you look at the 24-hour trading volume of Bitcoin guys, today it is at $38.33 billion, whereas Ethereum is at $11.39 billion. Now look guys, I cannot stress this enough. I'm definitely anticipating these numbers to maybe double, maybe even triple by Tuesday or Wednesday. Let's see guys what this week has in store for us. Because you also need to remember guys, on the 10th of this month, Federal Chair Jerome Powell will be making a decision whether to reduce the interest rate, keep it the same or increase it, isn't it? So I'm definitely anticipating a lot of transactions to actually take place this week as well as next week. Now here's the thing guys, because the entire world does actually revolve around what is happening in the United States of America, I thought let me go ahead and look at the top 8 in US coins by market cap, and Ripple guys is clearly leading the pack with a market cap of $130.57 billion. Circle USDC is at number 2nd, and looks like its market cap is pumped up slightly. Right now it is at $78.37 billion. Now Solana guys could be edging towards number 2nd, but right now it is at number 3rd and its market cap is $74.27 billion. Now Cardano guys surprisingly is at number 4th with a market cap of only $15.24 billion. Now surprisingly guys, at number 4th is a project called as Figure Hallock, and its market cap is neck to neck with Cardano, and its market cap is at $14.20 billion. Now guys, let's go ahead and look at the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin. Now here's the thing guys, before Thanksgiving, the prices of Bitcoin did actually cross the $92,000 mark, isn't it? But unfortunately guys, right now it is down to $90,612, and since the last 24 hours, it is actually down by 0.28%, and since the last 7 days, it is actually up by 4.33%. Ethereum is right now below the $3,000 mark. Right now it is at $2,998, and since the last 24 hours, it is down by 0.29%. And since the last 7 days, it is actually up by 4.39%. Ripple unfortunately guys isn't looking that great either despite the ETF being approved. Right now it is at $2.16, and since the last 24 hours it is down by 1.61%, and since the last 7 days, it is actually up by 5.77%. Now let's talk about a really interesting move by El Salvador guys, cause they have been a massive advocate of Bitcoin since a very long time, isn't it? And they've decided to take a bold move by putting the government documents onto Bitcoin network. And what they've done is guys, they have partnered with Simple Proof to timestamp government documents onto Bitcoin blockchain. And here's the thing guys, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and also the Ministry of Environment have partnered with Simple Proof to enable public verification of official records. Now this initiative guys does actually strengthen transparency and position El Salvador as a global leader in using blockchain for government and institutional trust, isn't it? But here's the thing guys, what if incorrect information is uploaded onto blockchain? Then the incorrect information does actually remain on the blockchain, isn't it? Now a lot of people think that all of the information that is put on public blockchain is 100% truth. That is definitely not the case. Cause look guys, if incorrect information is uploaded onto blockchain, the incorrect information will be recorded on the blockchain for a very long time. So we also need to remember and understand the drawbacks of blockchain. Now what I want to very briefly do is guys, I want to go ahead and explain how this actually works. Cause what happens guys is, the government documents are fingerprinted and then timestamped on the Bitcoin blockchain. And this to a certain extent does actually make them tamper-proof and easily verifiable, isn't it? So how this actually works guys is, every government document is turned into a unique digital footprint, and this is called as hash. And because Bitcoin uses SHA-256, this fingerprint is essentially a string of numbers and letters that represents the content of a document exactly. And if you know how SHA-256 works guys, let's say even a single word or number the document changes, the entire fingerprint changes completely. So this ensures that each document has one-of-a-kind identifier that can be used to prove its authenticity. But here's the thing guys, let's say if wrong information is uploaded, there is no way to go and rectify it, isn't it? For example guys, let's say instead of putting 10,000, let's say we go and put 1 million, that 1 million will be uploaded onto blockchain. Now according to me guys, because of publicly verifiability, people can go and identify that it is not 1 million but it is 10,000. That's about all. But here's the thing guys, you also need to remember that it is only the hash code that will be available to public, and then you need to take that hash code, go to the relevant government website, and then go ahead and cross-check it. Now after fingerprinting guys, the timestamp is done on Bitcoin blockchain. So essentially what happens is, the fingerprint is then recorded on Bitcoin blockchain along with the exact time it was created. Now this guys acts as a personal timestamp that cannot be altered. And because Bitcoin blockchain is distributed all over the world and probably the most secure network, the time and existence of the document are verifiable by absolutely anyone, anywhere in the world as well. So this to a certain extent proves that the document existed on a specific moment of time. Now according to me guys, the only use case of this is, let's say if government officials have manipulated the data, the opposition party can take them to court and then use it for political purposes. Beyond that, I don't see any use case of it. Now one of the beauties of Bitcoin blockchain is that it is immutable proof, isn't it? And what happens guys, once the fingerprint is on the public blockchain, it cannot be changed or deleted. This means guys, no one, not even the government, hackers or the parties can tamper the document. So in a way it does provide unbreakable proof that the document is genuine and has not been altered since the timestamp, isn't it? Now if you compare this, let's say with permission blockchain guys, the government officials or people uploading it on permission blockchain, they can easily go ahead and manipulate the data, isn't it? So this is the key difference between public blockchain and permission blockchain. And regarding this news guys, once the fingerprint is uploaded onto Bitcoin blockchain, absolutely anyone can check a document's authenticity by comparing its fingerprint, that is SHA-256, with the one stored on the blockchain. And here's the thing guys, if the fingerprint matches, the document is verified as original. So in a way you can make an argument guys. This allows citizens, officials and institutions to independently confirm records without trusting any single authority. Now imagine guys, if this is adopted by each and every country, and let's say if it is all done on Bitcoin blockchain, then it does make a lot of sense, isn't it? So look guys, with this move, the system allows public verification through online portal managed by government, or even simple proof for that matter. And citizens and organizations can access these portals to see which documents have been timestamped and confirmed. And according to me guys, this transparency strengthens trust in government records and also ensures accountability, isn't it? And roughly around 2 months ago guys, the US Department of Commerce, they uploaded a lot of the commerce information on public blockchain. I believe they uploaded it onto 9 different blockchains, isn't it? So really interesting move by El Salvador. Now let's talk about some news in the world of tokenization guys, cause here's the thing guys, going forward in 2026, I do believe that the next narrative will be all about tokenization, and Nasdaq guys is actually prioritizing US Security and Exchange Commission approval, and this is for its proposal to offer tokenized stocks, digital version of shares, with the goal of bringing stock tokenization into mainstream responsibly. And Matt Severs from Nasdaq guys, who I believe is the head of digital asset strategy, did actually say that the exchange will respond quickly to SEC questions. It isn't trying to overhaul the current stock system now, so it's going to be really interesting to see guys what the future of this is, cause while Nasdaq aims to innovate, some people in the cryptocurrency industry guys still remain skeptical about the broader benefits of crypto networks. Now, if you do need official information regarding this, guys, what I'd really urge you to do is go to Nasdaq's official website and read through the document that is called as Nasdaq's new proposal for tokenized securities. And let's say, guys, if you want to go ahead and learn something in the world of tokenization, this document is fairly interesting as well. Now let's go ahead and talk about some news all the way from United Kingdom. And the UK's crypto asset regulatory framework, guys, will now actually require UK cryptocurrency exchanges to go ahead and collect and report information on UK residents. And this, guys, will be taking effect from the 1st of January 2026. And this is under the Reporting Crypto Asset Service Provider Regulation 2025. And here's the thing, guys, this expands the current existing crypto asset reporting framework rules, which previously applied only to non-UK users. Now this move, guys, does give His Majestic Revenue and custom standardized data to support tax compliance and tax evasion, isn't it? And based on the news, guys, this measure is expected to have negligible impact on businesses or even His Majestic Revenue and Customs operations. But here's the thing, guys, so far as exchanges are concerned, they may need minor software updates to include UK customer data. Now, based on the official announcement, guys, they are claiming it does actually strengthen transparency without changing individual tax obligation. But according to me, guys, this news is definitely not great, because a lot of the data will be in the hands of government, isn't it? And the Labour Party, guys, which is extremely left-leaning, they also want to go ahead and implement digital ID to its citizens, isn't it? So let's see, guys, how people in UK will be reacting to this news. Definitely unfortunate news in my honest opinion. Now let's talk about another unfortunate news, guys, which is more connected to artificial intelligence. And if you're using OpenAI, guys, you would have definitely received a couple of emails from them, isn't it? And OpenAI, guys, did actually confirm that a breach at one of the analytics partner, that is Mixpanel, did actually expose some API users, that is metadata, like emails, username and browser information. Now this particular breach, guys, did actually raise fears of targeting phishing, but it's important to note, guys, none of the prompts were leaked and none of the API keys and payment data were leaked as well. And if you're an avid user of ChatGPT, guys, the website was not affected as well. And regarding this news, guys, OpenAI has also not got ties with Mixpanel yet, and both companies are notifying impacted users and tightening security. Really unfortunate news, isn't it? Now the big question, guys, is what would people be valuing the most? I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if the prompts is something which is valued the most, because it does give an idea as to what a human consciousness is, isn't it? Because according to me, guys, these prompts does give us some idea as to what direction the human consciousness is heading towards. Let me know, guys, if you agree to it or disagree to it. So these were some macro level news, guys, on the Bitcoin blockchain and cryptocurrency world. Now let's go ahead and look at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now both the news, guys, are from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The first one, guys, is regarding Magna AI, and they are deepening the investment in Saudi Arabia as the demand for enterprise scaling artificial intelligence is on the rise. So let me go ahead and give out more information regarding this, because the news, guys, is that Magna AI is expanding its investment in Saudi Arabia as the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is pushing its Vision 2030 digital transformation, isn't it? And so far as the company is concerned, guys, it is actually backed by Trend Micro and also Western Digital Technology Holding, and Magna AI's goal, guys, is to build secure, sovereign and scalable AI system for major sectors, and their platform combines advisory, infrastructure, system integration, lifecycle management and ready-to-use AI apps. And here's the thing, guys, every layer is built with strong cybersecurity, compliance and data sovereignty protection. And Magna AI, guys, has entered the region earlier this year after Trend Micro and Western Digital Technology Holding partner to create a unified AI entity. Now here's the thing, guys, the company also participated in GITEX Global 2025, where they showcased its regional strategy. And Magna AI, guys, as I mentioned earlier, is part of a $300 million alliance with Technovol, and they want to build a joint AI plus cloud data center in Saudi Arabia. And this new facility, guys, will support both government and private workloads with secure as well as cross-border AI capabilities. And Magna AI, guys, is also contributing to $500 million GMI Cloud Taiwan AI Factory, which is powered by 7,000 NVIDIA Blackwell Ultra GPUs. And the Taiwan facility, guys, sets a new performance standard for high-density AI computing in Asia, isn't it? And Saudi Arabia, guys, was chosen as Magna's AI Global Operation Hub due to strong AI readiness and regulatory framework. And the company's AI Transformation Factory, guys, unifies AI value chain into one platform. And this model helps organizations deploy artificial intelligence faster, while at the same time staying compliant and fully in control. And Magna AI, guys, highlights that many AI providers focus only on one piece, creating fragmentation system that they actually solve this with end-to-end engineering, and their security approach, guys, includes trend microarchitecture, real-time behavior monitoring, policy enforcement, and digital twin simulation. And Magna AI, guys, is already delivering value across government, energy, finance, healthcare, and smart city sectors. And a key focus, guys, is workforce upskilling, technology transfer, and building center for excellence within Saudi Arabia. So really interesting move, isn't it? Now let's go ahead and talk about another interesting news from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And this, guys, is to do with first quantum computer. And the massive news, guys, is that Aramco and Pascal, they have deployed Saudi Arabia's first quantum computer. And here's the thing, guys, it is also the Middle East's first quantum computer for industrial use. And the system is installed at Aramco's data center in Dhahran. So this, guys, marks a major technological milestone for the region. Now regarding the computer, guys, it will support energy, materials, as well as industrial applications, and it helps accelerate quantum innovation across Saudi Arabia and the Middle East, isn't it? And the project, guys, aligns with Aramco's digital transformation strategy. And Aramco, guys, is one of the biggest giant companies in the world, isn't it? And with this move, guys, they aim to boost efficiency and long-term value with advanced tech, and Pascal strengthens its global leadership in neutral atom quantum computing. Now, so far as the system is concerned, guys, it uses 200 qubits arranged in programmable 2D arrays, and these qubits enable testing advanced quantum algorithms and also real-world use cases. Now, Aramco, guys, is saying that quantum tech will actually unlock new opportunities across operations, and Pascal, guys, calls this installation as a historic milestone for the Middle East region. Now, regarding Pascal, guys, wide ventures in Aramco VC arm, they did actually invest early in Pascal going back to 2023. And regarding this partnership, guys, this partnership supports building a local quantum ecosystem in Saudi Arabia, and Pascal will train Saudi engineers and scientists in quantum technologies. So this collaboration, guys, will create new research programs and high-tech talent. So overall, this deployment does position Saudi Arabia as a regional quantum leader, in it. Really brilliant news. Now what I want to do next, guys, is I want to go and discuss, does quantum computing actually pose any risk to the cryptography of cryptocurrencies? And according to me, guys, you need to remember it is not an immediate threat to cryptocurrencies, because this 200 qubit system is relatively too small to go and break Bitcoin or Ethereum's modern encryption. And regarding early testing of quantum algorithms, guys, they can explore quantum math that might impact encryption someday, but definitely not usable today. And regarding this quantum computing, guys, there is a possibility for boost for quantum safe encryption, which means that the system can help develop stronger post-quantum security that actually protects cryptocurrency in the future. And could it actually be better optimization for blockchain? And here's the thing, guys, quantum tools could actually improve network performance or even energy use, but that is only in theory as of now. We are looking at least 5 to 10 years where it can actually go ahead and make any impact, because right now, guys, it is definitely not strong enough for sure algorithm. Because here's the thing, guys, breaking RSA or CDSA, that is elliptic curve digital signature algorithm, does need millions of error-corrected qubits, not just 200 physical qubits. So I do feel that this particular quantum computing, guys, could actually accelerate long-term quantum progress, and as an industry, building experience now may actually speed up future advances that might eventually affect crypto years from now. But more importantly, guys, the so-called Web 2 world will still be impacted first, isn't it? We are talking about bank password, we are talking about ATM pins, so those are at a much bigger risk than cryptocurrencies. And when you talk about potential impact on the industrial blockchain, guys, quantum insights could indirectly support enterprise blockchain adoption, particularly in energy and logistics, isn't it? Now here's the thing, guys, neural atom systems are actually promising, and if scaled massively in the future, they might actually become powerful enough to challenge cryptography. But again, guys, we are looking at least a decade, maybe even 2 decades for that thing to happen. But here's the thing, guys, this news regarding quantum computing in the Middle East will actually encourage early government readiness, isn't it? And Saudi Arabia, guys, can actually start preparing quantum safe standards that will actually influence banks and also cryptocurrency exchanges. So look, guys, at this point of time, I don't think so quantum computing is a threat. There still needs to be a lot of developments in the world of quantum computing to actually take place. And who's to say it might take at least a decade, maybe even 2 decades for it to actually become a threat for the cryptocurrency encryption system. So these were some macro level news, guys, on the Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and artificial intelligence world from Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating, and share the word across. Now for the next few minutes is going to be an Ask Me Anything series where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. So let's kickstart with the Ask Me Anything series. Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB. You're listening to the Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. I have a question by Claire who asks, will Nasdaq's tokenized stock impact digital stocks trading for everyday investors? This, to be honest, Claire, is such an interesting question. Now, according to me, Nasdaq's tokenized stocks are kind of like digital versions of traditional stocks. So instead of just owning a stock through a regular brokerage account, with tokenized stocks, what you can do is you would essentially own a token that represents the same stock on a blockchain. So the token works just like a similar stock itself. It rises and falls with the stock price, and you can also go out and trade with it. But here's the thing, it is fully digital, and that makes it more flexible on how you can use it. Now for everyday investors, this won't immediately have an impact according to me, because you can still buy and sell stocks through your usual brokers, and nothing about your current account or investment will change. Now, so far as tokenized stocks are concerned, they are more like an extra option, isn't it? And they are designed to make trading faster, easier, and even allow you to buy tiny fractions of expensive shares if you don't want. So look, Claire, over time I do feel that tokenized stocks could actually bring some advantages like instant settlement, where trading does actually finish in just a matter of few seconds rather than days, and more importantly, they can all lower fees for certain transactions. And could it be possible they could also open up new ways to invest, especially for people who want more flexibility or global access? Definitely a possibility, isn't it? And here's the thing, Claire. It's important to remember that traditional stock trading will still exist, and tokenized stocks won't replace it overnight, but it does give you another faster and cheaper way to go out and transact, isn't it? So definitely a great question. And that's about all, guys. I'm the Ask Me Anything series on Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating, and share the word across. Remember, Monday to Thursday is your Blockchain DXB podcast, where we cover top news and information pertaining to the process. We look at the latest technological development. We look at what is going on at the geopolitical level. We talk about macro level news. Then, guys, we look at 2 news from Dubai, UAE, and the Middle East. We look at the latest technological development. We talk about news in the world of Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and even artificial intelligence, because lately, so far as artificial intelligence is concerned, the Middle East is turning out to be the new frontier, isn't it? And what you're listening to right now is the Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. So thanks so much for listening, guys, and have a nice one. Bye-bye.